Hey XND Life subscribers,
Xavier here.
David.
So today we're going to bring you something completely different. We're going to do a little story time. We're going to talk about how we met.
Long time ago, about 4 years ago. I mean, seems like a lifetime ago.
It does. It feels like it's been forever.
Yeah.
Like it feels like it's been like a really, really long time.
A lot has changed in 4 years since the first time we met.
Yeah, a whole lot has changed. So let's start off with how we met. What was the first part? Like, what started it off?
We both swiped right.
So
That's the first part.
So let me tell you a little story, since he's getting into it already, and we haven't even elaborated. So, over 4 years ago, I was single. I had been single for 2 years. I was in like a crappy little relationship before, and I said, never dating again. I'm not doing it. I'm just not. So a good friend of mine said, just go on Tinder for like 2 weeks. You don't even have to stay on there long. Just check it out. You might meet somebody. You might not. You never know. So, long story short, I did go on there, and I met 3 people. Yeah, I met 3. So, I met one guy. We went and had dinner. He was short, and his teeth were crooked, and it went for me. The second person I met was David. He was cute, he was funny, he was kind of goofy. And the third person I met, conceited, very, very conceited, talked about himself, and that was null and void quickly. What about you?
Well, okay. Yeah, I had to put it on pause because that was one thing she never told me. I did not know she dated 3 other guys when she was on
It was
Tinder.
2. I went on a date with 2 other people, and it was right before or right around the time I met you, but it wasn't. No.
Yeah, but I can't say much because I dated on Tinder when I was single for a little while, a couple years after my divorce. I got on there, and I never met anybody special. But the moment I started talking to Zavi, I already knew we had a connection, and so I tried and tried and tried. And she kept on giving me the cold shoulder.
We have to get into that. We got to get up to that.
Sorry.
Okay, so long story short, so I finally, David and I had been talking back and forth on Tinder, and I finally gave him my number. And then I canceled Tinder literally 2 weeks to the day, like I said I was going to, because I was like, nah, it's not for me, because I was getting some strange inboxes, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? If anybody been on Tinder, you know them crazy people that send you messages in your inbox and you're like, what? So,
as a man, I never got crazy inboxes though.
Be thankful, because,
but I'm sure the women did.
Yeah, what they send is no. I'm a woman of God, and that ain't for me. But so we end up going on a date. And, okay, you want to get into it before that we went on a date?
Yeah, the first time I met her was actually when she was working. And she was working at a sweepstakes in Winston-Salem. And, we just hung out and talked and got to know each other a little better. And then I actually really realized that I really could fall for this woman. So that's when I knew I needed to pursue. Yes, she was a little hard-headed though, and I didn't know if she was interested or not. So she was very confusing, which a lot of women are.
Yeah, I was very, very confusing because I was so guarded. I had been hurt before, and I was like, God. I was like, this guy's so nice. I was like, he's into family, he's into God, he's got a kid, he's got his own place, he's got a job, he got a car. I was like, everything that, you could possibly want from somebody, he had it. And it really, really, it made me nervous. It made me nervous, honestly. And so I did give him the runaround. He asked me literally, no joke, for like, I want to say 5 months straight. He asked me every weekend, you want to go on a date with me?
Yes, I did.
You want to go on a date with me? And I'm like, no, I got plans. You know what my plans were? My couch. Sitting on my couch watching movies by myself or with my son. Yeah, that was my plans. And then so I'd be sitting there like...
I was having a good time,
Yeah,
living the single life.
He was going out having a good time, and I'm sitting on the couch. I was like, dang, I wish I had something to do. I'm like, I have nothing to do. I'm like, oh yeah, you could have did something, Xavier, if you went on a date with this one. But no, I was so like, I was so scared and so nervous. And so, yeah. So, finally, what was I going to say?
You finally said, okay, we can go on a date.
Yes. I went on a date. And it's funny. Let me tell you about this date. He invited me to go to one of his friends' concerts. I guess they were like having like some kind of rap thing at some bar in
Green Street.
Yeah, Green Street.
In Greensboro.
Mm-hmm. So I said, okay. So I invited one of my friends to go with me. Her name's Nicole. So I was like, okay. I was like, you're going to come with me. I was like, I still don't know him all the way. I was like, but you're going to come with me. She's like, okay. So needless to say, we went. And the first couple acts were like, not that great. I was like, nah. So me and Nicole decided to go to the bar. Well, about 5 shots later, we were very, very drunk.
More like 2 shots. It does not take this woman a lot to get drunk. 2 shots, she's already tipsy.
Yeah.
So needless to say, she's a cheat date.
Yeah, so I don't really recall that whole night, honestly, which is kind of bad, but I know I had fun in my head. I was, we were getting it. I know we left one place and went to another place, and then I think we got food.
I forget the name of that bar.
I don't know.
But then we did go to another place, and then we went to Steak and Shake.
Yeah, I don't remember Steak and Shake at all. It was terrible.
We devoured the Steak and Shake fries, which you love, which I don't know how she likes them because I think they're disgusting.
Oh my God. Their French fries are so good. So if you ever go to a Steak and Shake, if you're ever over here on the east side of things, Steak and Shake is where it's at. Their French fries, if you like mix the ranch in the hot sauce in a container and dip them fries in it, oh my God, it's so good. Yeah.
I beg to differ.
So anyways, after we ate, I guess I went to his house, and I woke up next day. I was like, where am I at? I was like, did we do anything? And
we didn't do anything.
He was like, no. So this gentleman right here let me have his bed, and he slept on the couch. I was like, oh, he's not a little pervert after all. I was like, I guess I could kick it with him. I guess I can kick it.
No, that's because she smelled really bad.
Oh yeah, I smelled terrible. Straight liquor terrible. Did I throw up?
The next morning you did, yeah. Yeah, you did. Not at nighttime though.
Oh, that's good.
But after you woke up and you were sober, you got a little sick.
So, so I want to tell you what else he did that I do remember. That morning, I woke up, and this guy was like right here in my face. He was like, and then he tried to pucker. And I was like, oh no, too much to drink. Way too much, I can't. I was like, I gotta go. And then I think we still ended up talking for a little bit. I did give him a run around. I went back to me saying, no, we're gonna go. And then we got together again. I tried to set up like a single parents night date thing. So I invited a couple friends that I knew that have kids as well, and that were single. And I think we went to what restaurant was that we went to? Was it Charlie's? I think it was Charlie's. And then we went to go see the movie Home. Was it Home? We went to go see Home afterwards. And so that was another good time. And so the girl that came with her kids, she ended up having lunch with us, but she didn't go to the movies with us. So that left me, him, his son, and my son. So it kind of pushed us together a little bit more, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also went ice skating too.
Yep. We ended up going to ice
On
skating.
Valentines.
On Valentine's Day. And he made me this cute little heart. I'm probably going to have to pause it see if I can find that.
Oh, yeah, we still have it.
Hold on, let me get it. Hold on. So he made me this cute little heart thing for Valentine's Day. I was like, oh, wow. I was like, he took the time and he did this and he welded this for me. And I was like, oh, that's really sweet. And I believe he gave me a flower, too.
Yeah.
I was like, that's really sweet. But here's what he welded for me. He made this at work. And, of course, he wrote on the back. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's probably backwards. But it says...
It's been sitting on the table for a little while. It's a little dirty.
Yeah, it says, Happy Valentine's Day, D. Davis, 2015. 2 hearts equal 1.
No, it's 2 hearts are greater than 1.
2 hearts are greater than 1. Oops.
Yeah.
I can't read. But, yeah, I thought this was really sweet. So, of course, I've kept it and, it's just really sweet. So finally, after all that and all the running around that I gave him, he almost gave up on me because I still kept giving him the run around. Literally.
Yeah, and I started dating too.
Oh, you did?
Because she thought I was I thought she was gonna leave, so I started calling around, but they were nobody special though. So, because I was about to give up, I was like, she doesn't want me. So it's probably better I need to move on. So.
Well, I finally thought about it, and it just really, really set in. Like, okay, it's a good guy. He's super sweet. He wants to spend time with me, which is awesome because past relationships, people that I have dated, they've never gone out of their way and said, "Hey, let's go do this. Let's go do this." They didn't make me as their focal point, and so. I wasn't used to someone wanting me and all of me and wanting to spend time with me. It was like, oh, what's going on?
Because we clicked.
Yeah.
And I knew it from the very first day I met you.
And it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think so finally, we went to the park in Blue Ridge Parkway. We went canoeing with our boys. We did do that, and we had the best day ever. The best day. We went canoeing. We had ice cream. The kids played in the park.
Perfect weather.
I mean, it was just absolutely just a perfect day. So at the park, he was like, "What'd you say?"
No, it wasn't at the park.
Well, it was after.
It was
the park.
driving home.
Driving home. What did you say?
I said, "Would you be my girlfriend?"
And I said, "Can I think about it?"
Of course you said that. Of course.
I was like, okay, I gotta give him a hard time. One more time. Just one more time. And I look on his face, so I think it was next day or something.
Next day I came to your townhouse.
Yeah. He came, and then I said, yes. And he was like, what? Because he didn't know what I said. Because I didn't bring it up or anything.
She just said it randomly.
I just randomly was like, yes. And so when he realized it, he was like, yeah, I got her. He was so excited.
Mm-hmm. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, got it in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
He did. He definitely did. And of course, we had a good old time. Well, not that time. Not like y'all were thinking. Don't be nasty. Don't be nasty. We didn't get down like that initially. I had to hold off the cookies because, ladies, let me tell you something. When you hold off on the cookies, you make yourself more, respected by your man. You give it away, your cookies, too soon, they gonna fly in and fly up out that thing like it ain't nothing. But if you respect yourself and love yourself, and you make sure, you hold off. You don't do stuff like that.
And I guess a man likes a challenge, so she was definitely that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I definitely gave him that challenge. I gave him a run around probably for a good 6 months before I said yes, I'd be his girlfriend. Because we met, I think it was around January of 2015, and we didn't become a couple until June 14th, 2015. So it took some time, but I think me taking that time allowed me to get to know him, and him to get to know me, and so we were able to really click and really care about one another without having all the other things going on. So,
Yep.
which was great.
And became best friends.
That's my best friend, my best friend, my best friend. I love this guy, guys. And we'll have to get into another story time.
Yeah, we have a lot of them.
Definitely got married. So if you actually, I do have a video linked below if you want to check it out. It is our wedding video. It's super cute, super cute. That was like the greatest day. The weather was perfect. It was just all around the best wedding. So if you want to see our wedding story, look below and see what we got posted. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our story time. If you like what you heard and you want to see more, please subscribe.
Or if you have questions, you can comment below.
Yep, comment below.
And we'll reply.
Yeah. And if you have any more ideas of things that you want us to talk about in our video, put that below in the comments and we will try to talk about it on our next video. Alright. Well, peace, love, and X&D life. Hope you guys have a fabulous evening. Take care.
All right, bye.